Welcome to our another episode. The statements regarding cross voting still was a talk of the country yesterday. Different parties and the representatives of different parties keep on making statements about the cross voting and all. Obviously, Bharatiya Janata Party, they try to bully or pull India bloc candidates into this, that satirically they made so many statements and they're criticizing one another regarding this cross voting. Now, Bharatiya Janata Party leader Amit Malviya, the social media in charge, he made a statement that all 315 voted, but for whom is the real question? Because Ramesh, Jairam Ramesh, he made a statement that 315 India bloc candidates voted, and he tweeted before the counting and after election and before counting, Jairam Ramesh, he tweeted that 315 from our India side, India bloc side, voted. So countering that, after that we know that he got only 300 votes. Sudarshan Reddy ji got only 300 votes. So referring to that, he said all 315 voted, but for whom is the real question. Despite the real all the noise, the India candidate managed only 300 votes, 15 shots of what they claimed. Malviya's statement emphasized the discrepancy to suggest cross voting or invalid votes within the opposition. That's what even Amit Malviya says, that it can be invalid votes because there are 15, they claimed 315, they got only 300. So the 15 invalid votes are there. Probably those 15 invalid votes may be from India bloc, and there is an allegation that intentionally they invalid the votes because they wanted to vote, they don't want to vote to Sudarshan Reddy, and bloc on this pulling one another is going on. Okay. So this is what Amit Malviya has made a statement. Another BJP leader, Sanjay Jaiswal, what he made is, Rahul Gandhi's Antaratma ki Awaaz did not work. It worked in favor of the NDA, and his false narrative has fallen flat. This is what he said. Rahul Gandhi said that you vote according to your inner conscience. What do you say? And Atma, inner Atma. Based on your consciousness, maybe he might have told Rahul Gandhi, right? But it did not work off in the favor of India bloc, but it worked for the NDA, and they all voted to NDA. And a false narrative has fallen flat. He meant to say that. He tried to say this one. And the another TMC leader, he reacted very sharply and he said this is a matter of speculation. Nobody has any proof that the 15 votes that were invalid were the votes of the opposition. But we don't have, there are 15 invalid votes, that nobody has that proof that these 15 votes are exactly from the opposition. Banerjee's statement aimed to downplay the allegations and question the evidence behind claims of cross-voting within the opposition. So this is what Abhishek Banerjee of Trinamool Congress said. And Sanjay Raut of Shiv Sena UBT, and he said there was no cross-voting in vice presidential polls. The India bloc got votes as per its strength. The BJP should contemplate why BJD, BRS and Akali Dal did not support this time. This time. Sanjay Raut, this is what he said. Obviously that we know that BJD, BRS and Shiromani Akali Dal and Joram party, there are 4 parties, they were absent. They did not vote this time. To Bharatiya Janata Party, these people used to vote to BJP earlier, but this time they did not vote. So the Sanjay Raut was asking that why they did not support you this time. That's the question he asked. There is one ex-user in the name of Mr. Democratic. This is not his photo, that's his profile pic, so I kept it here. So he says that specific instances of cross-voting, alleging that 6 AAP MPs, 3 RJD MPs and 1 JMM MP voted against the India bloc's candidate. However, but this information lacks official confirmation, obviously, right? This is what one excerpt, but some Twitter handle, one netizen has posted, but there's no, what do you say, evidence for this. 6 AAP MPs. that no evidence, but keep on posting all this. But Manish Tiwari, he also very seriously he reacted on this, that if there was cross voting, then it should be seriously investigated by each of the constituents of the India Alliance. Cross voting is an extremely serious matter. If at all what is being said or speculated has an iota of truth in it, it deserves a systematic and a clinical investigation. That's what Manish Tiwari said. And Kiran Rijiju, BJP minister, he said, special thanks to some MPs of India Alliance who voted with conscience for NDA candidate CP Radhakrishnan in the VP election. NDA and all our friendly MPs remain united. Congratulations to everyone on electing a humble and efficient man and a true patriot as India's new Vice President, Kiran Rijiju. This is what he said. So he tried to pull said the special thanks to some MPs of India Alliance. These people play smart politics. They say that for India Alliance, they say India, no, India Alliance, they call India Alliance. But for NDA, they say that ND Alliance, they will not call, they say NDA Alliance. See, the last A, India, last A is Alliance. NDA, last A is Alliance. But they're separating India Alliance for India. But ND Alliance, they're not calling. They're calling NDA. These are all, no, that's how they twist. So if it is NDA, that is India. If this is NDA, this is India. If this is India Alliance, this is ND Alliance. Right? No. Whatever they call, they're calling. So let them call. So this is actually Kiran Rijiju said. And Supriya Sule, she reacted. She said, if the voting was secret, how did you know? I don't know whose votes were divided. If 14 were divided, what did Maharashtra do? The state is being defamed because the speculations are coming from Maharashtra that NCP or Sharad Pawar, NCP or Shiv Sena, some parties might have cross-voted. So she reacted that you are defaming our state, that we don't know who voted and why you are suspecting Maharashtra, Shiv Sena or Sharad Pawar, NCP. That's what they said. There was no cross-voting from our side. This is Tejasvi Yadav, RJD. He said there was no cross-voting from our side. 9 MPs of RJD voted for India Alliance. Now, whatever happened there or not, the leaders will see it in the parliament. So this is what he said, Tejasvi Yadav of RJD Bihar. And Arvind Sawant, Shiv Sena UBT, he very strongly reacted. He said, are those MPs who made the votes invalid? Are they educated or fools? Did they vote after asking their conscience, or their votes were bought? This very seriously called that, are you educated or fools? He made a big statement on those people who made their votes either invalid or they shifted or they brought this. That's what he says. They must have voted wrongly. That is why it became invalid. BJP has sown the seeds of betrayal. All the agencies are also slaves of BJP. They must have blackmailed on the strength of these agencies. Very serious allegation made by Arvind Sawant. He said, all those people who, either made their votes invalid or they cross-voted. Anything might happen, right? He says that the BJP, using their agencies, they might have threatened them, so they cross-voted. This is what Arvind Sawant of Shiv Sena UBT said. And the Trinamool Congress leader, Abhishek Banerjee, he also made a very serious question, that as a statement. He said, since this was a secret ballot vote, it is difficult to say whether there was cross-voting or whether opposition members' votes were discarded. Yesterday, I spoke to a few people and learned that they spent 15 to 20 crore on each person to buy votes. Such a serious statement he made. For each vote, they purchased for 15 to 20 crore to buy this Vice President elections. That's what Abhishek Banerjee of Trinamool Congress says, that the BJP has tried this again. But since this was a secret ballot, everything is speculation. One theory could be that all opposition members voted, and if all 15 opposition votes were discarded, then cross-voting could not have happened. If you consider a 50-50 split, then it may be that 5 to 7 people cross-voted. None from our party cross-voted. Abhishek Banerjee of Trinamool Congress. That's what he said, Abhishek Banerjee. This is a statement of Mallikarjun Kharge yesterday when he was speaking in Gujarat. He said 2 Gujaratis gave us freedom and now another 2 are dividing us. Mallikarjun Kharge, this is one statement. And this is what politically motivated one MLA was arrested yesterday. Congress MLA was arrested by ED in Karnataka. So referring to that, DK Shivkumar said is politically you are motivated and you arrested our Congress MLA and is blamed ED for this political arrest and all. So this is about the news. Thank you. That's all just for information that who made and what statements. And there is a speculation also that in Tamil Nadu, cross-voting might have, maybe Tamilians also might have done some cross-voting because the Radhakrishnan is a Tamil candidate, and so obviously there is a notion, public notion that Tamilians are very, regionally, they are close to regionalism. And so they might have, maybe they might have felt that feeling of regionalism and is Tamil guy and they might have cross-voted. So this speculation is also there. Whatever, the gun is gone, and then Sudarshan Reddy has done good job, and we must congratulate Radhakrishnan who won. Let's hope that he do some a better judge he will be a better judge, or he will be a better authority on his seat. Thank you. Namaskar.